It's strange, isn't it? How the past can feel so close, even when it's years behind you. You think you've moved on. You tell yourself, that's over. It doesn't matter anymore. But then it shows up, uninvited. A memory, a feeling, a sharp pang that reminds you of who you were, and everything you wish you could forget. You try to ignore it, push it down, pretend it doesn't bother you, but it lingers. It pulls at you, quietly but relentlessly, like a hand gripping your sleeve, whispering, "Look at me, don't you dare forget." And part of you doesn't want to, because the past is comfortable, in its own way. It's familiar. Even the pain of it feels safer than the uncertainty of what's ahead. But here's the thing. The past isn't meant to be a home. It's a place to visit, to learn from, but not to live in. So why do you keep going back? Is it because you're still searching for answers? Hoping to rewrite what happened? To make it hurt less? Or maybe it's guilt, regret. The feeling that you owe something to the person you used to be? Or to the people you left behind? I get it. But let me tell you something. You don't owe your past anything. You've already lived it. You've carried it. And yes, it shaped you. It taught you things you needed to learn. But it's not who you are now. You're allowed to let go of it, not erase it. Just loosen your grip. Because every time you look back, you're stealing a moment from the present. Every time you replay what you could have done differently, you're missing the chance to create something new. The past isn't pulling you back because it's stronger than you. It's pulling you back because you're letting it. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, what's keeping me there? What am I afraid of facing if I let it go? And then ask yourself something harder. What's waiting for me if I stop looking back? It's scary, I know. Moving forward feels like stepping into the unknown. But that's where life is, not in the rearview mirror. You don't have to let go all at once. Start small. Maybe it's forgiving yourself for something you've held on to for too long. Maybe it's making peace with the fact that you'll never get the apology you deserved. Or maybe it's simply reminding yourself, that was then. This is now. You're not the person you were back then. You've grown. You've survived. And you deserve to live a life that isn't defined by what's already happened. The past will always be a part of you, but it doesn't have to hold you. So take a breath, take a step. The future is waiting, and you belong there.